Chris, we're coming towards the end of this year's Brandon's Beard campaign, and we can see you sporting quite a hefty beard at the moment. We've obviously chosen the Children's Liver Disease Foundation this year. Can you explain a little bit about why we've gone down that road of choosing that particular charity?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously we're thankful of what went on last year as a family. It was absolutely superb from everybody involved. But of course, this year we just, the supporters got in touch with you to basically say what's happening, are you going to do it again? And we just felt like, well, why not? It represents Brandon, and that's only but good for him and how he feels, and to put it towards something that helps other families, helps other people in situations. Well, I could only but support that.
Because obviously Brandon this time last year, we were raising money for his bed, and it came to sort of April time. We'd actually announced this time last year that he possibly could need a liver transplant. It got to April time, and he actually had his transplant. So he's been through a lot in the last year, really, hasn't he?
Yeah, Brandon, he's unbelievable. He's a great resilience, great boy. But really proud to be his dad and what he deals with, how he deals with it. But yeah, he went through a lot. We did as a family, but he's come through it for the better. But the Children's Liver Disease Foundation support families, patients, donor families. I can't stress enough. It's so important to register yourself as a donor, because you really can save lives. When obviously your time's up, and we've benefited from that as a family. But the Children's Liver Disease Foundation, they come to hospital, they support the patients, they do fun activity days for the people that have had transplants or awaiting transplants. They support the families in hospitals, and the work that goes on is it's exceptional work, really. So we were happy to look to support that. So coming towards the end of this month, we're looking massive game tomorrow, professionally. But of course, there's two clubs representing their communities that aren't too far away. So we just came up with the idea where we're looking for each supporter that attends the game to try and get on the Just Giving site and donate £1 or maybe a little bit more, but £1. And if there's 6,000 people here tomorrow, it won't half help the Children's Liver Disease Foundation, not only to raise awareness, but of course support them with some funds, and in turn they can support other families that go through that we are still living through, because you're never really out in the woods. But obviously around the time of operations, intensive cares and things that Brandon went through, families need that support, and that charity really does give that.
You mentioned there about Oldham. It's obviously Derby Day this weekend, but Lee Johnson and yourself are putting rivalries apart just for a little bit, and we'll be down there this afternoon as he backs the campaign. Are you pleased to see him getting involved?
Well, definitely. I mean, if the Oldham fans and the staff, the board of directors, the chairman, if they can get involved in this, and Lee's opened the door for us to go over there and to spread that message, really. So we're looking for the Oldham fans to support this, as well as obviously our home family and the Rochdale supporters. They do anyway. But why not? Raising that awareness and opening up the opportunity to raise some real good funds for that charity. There is the Just Giving page, which you can activate through our website and Oldham's websites, hopefully after today's interviews and pictures. But yeah, definitely it's a great event. It brings a footballing family together, two great towns representing their own personal communities in a professional football game. And of course, if there can be an off spin where we are looking to help others, there's no wrong in that whatsoever. It's very commendable.
And just on a lighter note, you'd mentioned you were going to try and grow a handlebar moustache at the same time. Have you struggled a little bit with that?
Well, I'm doing all right. I get a lot of stick, I suppose. There's big rumours going around that I actually do dye my hair, but I don't. But I'm a bit disappointed. There's a few grey hairs and ginger ones coming out in this beard, so I don't know. But my kids, I won't mind a little twizzle, but it's harder work than what you think, and I ain't getting no beard wax or anything like that. It's coming off Sunday night, 12 o'clock, December 1st. I can't wait to get it off.